The chapter begins with the long-awaited return of Mali to Malgudi. Jagan, filled with a mix of fatherly anxiety and extreme pride, goes to the railway station to meet him. However, the reunion is not what Jagan imagined. Mali arrives looking completely transformed, wearing Western clothes, speaking with a distinct American accent, and carrying himself with a new air of superiority. The biggest shock for Jagan, however, is that Mali has not returned alone. He is accompanied by Grace, a young woman of Japanese-American descent. Jagan is paralyzed by the sight of them, as their arrival together, unannounced and without a traditional marriage, shatters every social and moral code Jagan holds dear. Despite his internal turmoil, Jagan finds himself surprisingly charmed by Grace. Unlike the distant and cold Mali, Grace is warm, proactive, and respectful. She immediately takes charge of the ancestral house, cleaning the dusty corners and bringing a sense of order that has been missing since Jagan's wife died. She even attempts to follow some of Jagan's natural living habits to please him. Jagan is caught in a psychological trap. He is horrified by the sin of their living arrangement, yet he deeply enjoys the domestic comfort and attention Grace provides. He begins to tell himself that perhaps they are married in the American way, using self-delusion to maintain his peace of mind. The central conflict of the chapter shifts from the personal to the professional when Mali finally reveals his true reason for returning. He has not come back to run the sweet shop or to write novels by hand. Instead, he presents Jagan with a business proposal, a story-writing machine. Mali explains that in America, technology can do everything, and he wants to start a factory in Malgudi to mass-produce these machines. He expects Jagan to invest a massive sum of money, 200,000 rupees, into this venture. To Jagan, this is the ultimate blasphemy against his Gandhian values of manual labor and the sanctity of the human mind. The chapter concludes with Jagan facing a massive dilemma. Mali is persistent and increasingly aggressive about the investment, viewing the sweet shop as a waste of time, and Jagan's money as a tool for his own modern progress. Jagan, who has spent his life counting pennies and preaching detachment, now finds his own son viewing him merely as a bank. The gap between the father's world of nature cure and the son's world of mechanized art becomes an unbridgeable chasm. Jagan begins to realize that the son he bought a ticket for years ago has returned as a stranger who wants to dismantle his entire way of life.